Welcome again to Draw Through the Bible. And right now I'm just going to introduce the characters in a rather complex time in the scripture. And it is when southern Israel, called Judah, was carried away to Babylon, then Persia, and back again. So it's Babylon and back, the people. So here's the people that are involved, prophets and individuals. First one is number one is Jeremiah. Put an open mouth by him and tears coming down. He's known as the weeping prophet. Next to him is Zedekiah. And we'll talk about him more later as well. Put two X's for his eyes because his eyes were poked out. And put chains by him because he went into slavery. The third person is Nebuchadnezzar. He was the angry warrior king of Babylon. Put a B in his crown, just standing for Babylon. And then put a sword by him. He was a conqueror, and he was very successful. Number two, we have four individuals. First one is Daniel. Daniel became a prince even as he was a slave of two empires, Babylon and Persia. So if you would put a B and a P in a prince's crown, and then for Babylon and Persia, and then put a cloud above him, representing him being an interpreter of dreams and having dreams himself. Next to him is Ezekiel. Ezekiel gave some of the most profound, or was given some of the most profound visions of God and his glory. So the heart represents God, put glory marks around it. Next to him was Cyrus. This time he's king of Persia. Put a crown on him with a P in it. Next to him is Esther. Esther was a queen, not Cyrus's, but a different king in Persia, and she ended up being the queen. Put a P in her crown. She was a Jew. Interesting, for in a pagan culture, she became queen even though she was a Jew. Number three, we find three more individuals. The first is Ezra, and he reestablished the Bible and its use as they went back to Jerusalem. Draw a book under him, looks like a Bible, and next to that, put a representation of the temple, because he participated in seeing the restoration of the temple and the Bible public reading. Put a box on his forehead. The Jews used to keep little portions of scripture on their forehead. It was called a phylactery. Then next to him is Haggai. Give him an open mouth. He was a prophet that encouraged building of the temple, and put a saw by him to represent the tools that he might have used. Next to him is Zechariah, also a prophet at this time. He was a spiritual advisor and encourager to the people as they went back. Give him an open mouth. He was a prophet, and put an 8 in the cloud because he had 8 very unique visions. Finally, the last set of people in number 4 there is Nehemiah, and put a prince's crown on him, not a king's crown, but he was also a slave who rose to high position because of his integrity, and put a chalice or a wine glass next to him because he was known as the cupbearer, and that person was next to the king, and he would test all the food of the king before he ate it because the way people got rid of kings they didn't like was to poison them. So they always had a cupbearer. Next to him is Malachi, the last prophet and book of the Old Testament. And he talked about blessings and curses and what brings them. So put little arrows of cursing on one side and drops of blessing on the other. Then there were 400 years after that prophecy that the last prophecy in the Bible came about through John the Baptist. So it was 400 years till the time of John the Baptist, and Jesus put a big cross by John the Baptist because he was the forerunner of the Messiah. And those are the people we'll be talking about.